Impact Strength and Performance, and today's video is going to be video number 3 in our 5-part video series. Now if you've missed the other videos in the series, maybe just scroll down the Facebook page and you'll be able to catch them there. So today what we want to have a little think about, what we want to talk about, is going to be health, body composition and performance goals, and how they relate to nutrition and what we do within the gym. So to try and get some sort of working definition of what these 3 things are, we can kind of speak about health as optimal functioning of the body. And again, that's a little bit wishy-washy. So an easy way to kind of think about it is it's the avoidance of sickness and the avoidance of disease. So when it comes to body composition, we're talking about the relationship between lean tissue on your body, lean muscle mass, and then body fat. And when it comes to performance, we're talking about your ability to do a task. So whether that task is something like running, swimming, cycling, or whether it's lifting weights, we want to measure it in terms of your performance. Now the thing to understand is, when you come into the gym, if you're looking to maximize any one of these qualities, you're going to detract or take away from the other qualities. So the reality is, most people come into the gym and they think, they want some performance goal, or they want a body, a body composition goal. And in reality, they'd be probably better off focusing their time and attention somewhere in the middle and getting the right balance of all of these. But just to give you a kind of an extreme example, if we take something like bodybuilding and powerlifting for an example, a bodybuilder's main goal, especially as they get closer and closer to competition, obviously we know they want to be as big as possible and they want to be as symmetrical as possible, but the main goal is going to be body composition, to have as low body fat percentage as possible. Now as you're moving further and further out to the extremes of body composition, you're definitely going to detract from performance and you're definitely going to detract from health. Now if we take the powerlifter on the other end of the spectrum, as he gets closer and closer to competition, he's trying to maximize the quality of performance in relation to the main lift. So it's going to be squat, bench press and deadlift. And 100% he's going to, well not 100%, potentially he's going to detract from his health and detract from body composition if his main goal is here. So we take the average person coming into the gym and they want to, let's say, run a 5k. And we say, this is the program that we're going to go on, this is how we should eat. And that person then turns around and says, I don't want to eat any carbohydrates, I want to run a 5k, I want to enter a powerlifting competition, and I want to have a 6-pack all at the same time. You've got to understand that potentially we're not going to be able to do this. We've got to pick one thing and kind of go after that. When we get that one thing, we move on to the next thing. So a good friend, Robbie Burke, kind of explains things like this. On one end of the spectrum, we've got fairies and unicorns and perfect health. And on the other end of the spectrum, we've got death. Now, unless you're an athlete or a high caliber athlete to some description, basically what we're trying to do is move towards this perfect health side of the equation. Now, one thing to keep in mind when you come into the gym or if you're training at home, Dan John always says this, the goal is to keep the goal the goal. So if your goal is body fat or body composition, keep that in mind until you get to where you want to go, and then you can focus on something else. If your goal is performance, you want to do a marathon, you want to do a 5k, you want to do powerlifting or bodybuilding or something like that, the goal is to keep the goal and not get distracted by shiny object syndrome and stuff that you read on the internet. Now guys, if this is any way confusing and you want a little bit more help, throw a comment in below, maybe send us an email and we see how we can help you. Hope to see you again then tomorrow. Thanks, bye-bye. Yeah.